Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet Clank, Going Commando. Last time, we ended up beginning our journey into the Bogon Galaxy after being recruited by Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Mega Corporation in the Bogon Galaxy, to help him get the experiment that had been stolen from his labs back. Unfortunately, Squidward tentacles got in the way and managed to get away, and we tracked him to Planet Olza. So, once we are here, we actually have two missions. So, as you can see, if you hit R3 or select, you will open up the map. You can see two question marks right there. Those two question marks represent the missions we have. If you hit the X button, you'll see our missions, which are Explore the Swamp Ruins. There are ruins of previous inhabitants left in the swamp. It might be worthwhile to explore them. In any case, there's still something working there. And Find the Store Entrance. Let's do that. According to Fizzwidget's transmission, the thief was last seen at a Megacorp store on this planet. If you can find a way to the store, you can search for signs of the thief and find out what happened to the Megacorp employees. You might even find something useful on sale. Huh, sounds nice. So, we have two missions right now, and I'm going to go off and explore the ruins, simply because it is faster of the two. Although, I'm pretty much going to be doing this entire planet in one session. Now, this is actually the first planet in which we're going to be able to get skill points, because the first part on planet Arnos, that section is one of those sections like how the first part of Velden was, in that you really don't return there. You return to a part in Arnos, yes, but not to that specific part that we went through. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, we have these little guys around here, and we're actually close to getting our nanotech leveled up. The heck's going on over there? Let that man go! I can't do anything. You're on your own, buddy. Right, so let's kill the enemies, and they fall into the goo. It's actually interesting, because if you knock these snail monsters into the goo, while they still would have another hit point or so, they would instantly die. This becomes doubly funny when you see them jumping out of the goo to attack you. So they jump out of the goo that can kill them to kill me, but when they go back in, they die? Okay, logic. Anyway, about this goo right here, pretty much, it's going to be similar to a lot of things in this game. You can jump into this at least 3 times. So as you saw, I jumped like that, and then I was able to jump out. You can jump twice before you fully sink. The third time, you will instantly sink no matter what. Keep that in mind. Right, so this place is almost done, and I have almost gotten my nanotech increase, so let's do it. Probably about 2 or so more enemies.
Your maximum nanotech has increased. Defeat more enemies to increase it further.
Thank you, Miss Help Desk Lady. And yes, that right there, that little screen nuke right there, is very helpful when you're doing some things later in the game and you level up and gain nanotech, because it instantly kills the enemies. And it doesn't work on bosses, though, although I don't think you can level up in a boss in this game, now that I think about it. But that means our nanotech has pretty much increased. So, as you can see, we have a new little thing starting up. So, how many are there in this game? There are technically, I believe it goes up to 94 or so, and then after that, it'll stop leveling up, and you're going to have to find what are known as nanotech boosts. Nanotech boosts, there are, I believe, 6 or so in the game, which is why I'm basing the whole 90 thing off of it. And I don't remember for sure if that is the exact number. I'll probably put on screen if it is or it isn't the exact number, so then I know exactly where I'm coming from. Because while I do know this game very well, there are still some things that I forget from time to time, one of them being the nanotech boosts. Right, so we just keep riding this Nessie reject. We can go over here and kill some more enemies, which is what I like to call, oh look, free money and experience. See, this is what I mean. I love bolts. They're everywhere. They're inside of buildings, they're inside of plants, they're inside of little knickknacks everywhere, and they're inside the living. So obviously my job is to kill them and relinquish their money, because my motto always is, they're dead, they don't need money. Right, so let's keep platforming and going around here. We're actually pretty close to leveling up our Lancer too. I should be able to actually level up our Lancer all the way and get it to be our first upgraded weapon in this game. I think there might actually be a trophy in the HD port of this game that actually is for upgrading your first weapon, but I could be misremembering, because they pretty much, in the HD version, put a lot of obvious trophies in it. And here's one thing that I need to talk about. Alright, so in Ratchet & Clank 1 HD, there was a trophy for getting 1 million bolts. And it had to be that you got them all in one file all at once and couldn't be spread out over other files. That's outrageous, especially considering that Ratchet & Clank 1 is not favorable with bolts. Ratchet & Clank 2, I believe there are 3 or 4 trophies for getting bolts. And they are cumulative throughout the game. There is one for getting 1 million bolts, and it is literally cumulative throughout the game. You don't have to have the million at once. I don't understand why Idle Minds did it, that you had to have 1 million to get it in Ratchet & Clank 1, but then decided, oh, we're just going to have it be cumulative for Ratchet & Clank 2 and 3, and I believe Deadlocked as well. That's stupid, especially because it results in you having to really use that glitch that I showed in my Ratchet & Clank 1 HD one. Now, I actually find it interesting as well that for Ratchet & Clank 2 HD and really for everything, the 480i progressive scan still makes it look like it's those cutscenes from, you know, the HD one. I still think it makes them look very good, but then again, that might be because I'm recording at a high bit rate. Oh well. But, as you can see, there's a little slide here, so, whee! Whoop. Stick the landing.
Welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone? Excellent. Your name, sir?
Ratchet. Hey!
And there you have it. The Megacorp Tractor Beam in action. Let's give it up for our volunteer. Sir, how about taking advantage of our show special?
A show special? From you, Mr. Horrid? Sure.
Thank you, sir. You won't be disappointed.
The tractor beam moves small and medium-sized objects which have glowing orange targets like these. Press circle to move those columns so you can scale the cliff.
Sure, I could scale the cliff right there, or I could simply just go over this way and get another little collectible that we're going to start getting into this game. Sweet, and I am really loving it. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the Platinum Bolts. There are no gold bolts in this game. Instead, they are platinum. Each of the games for the first 3 games actually changes it up to being gold, then platinum, then titanium. Ironically, each one is worth last. But in this game, if you remember in the first Ratchet & Clank game, there were the gold weapons that we used after, and they were purchased by having a certain amount of bolts and having enough gold bolts to actually get it. This game, it gets rid of the gold weapons in its entirety. Pretty much, in this game, you use the platinum bolts to actually buy upgrades to your weapons via mods that will be installed based on certain weapons. Not all weapons get mods, and not all weapons get the same mods. But some of the mods included are something like a lock-on mod, a acid mod, a shock mod. It's very helpful, to say the least. So, as you can see, we are back at our ship now, so that is one of the missions complete.
New planet, you'll have to find new coordinates on this planet first.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to show off something else that they changed for Ratchet & Clank 2 that I like a lot. I'm going to use up a bit of my ammo here. And, as you can see, we are in our Megacorp vendor. And, as you can see, we can buy Lancer ammo. So, something that this game does that I love is it automatically defaults you to the maximum amount of that ammo, which is, generally speaking, what you're going to end up buying. I hated in Ratchet & Clank 1 that you had to scroll through all the way to getting all the ammo you did. It made getting blaster ammo annoying when you had to wait until it would go to like 185 or so. It was annoying, to say the least. So it's maximized. Unfortunately, in this game, they don't have it that you can buy all ammo for all your weapons yet. They fixed that for Ratchet & Clank 3. But, as you can see, we have our first 2 weapons here. We have the Chopper. Chopper, throw deadly discs at your enemies. Or the Blitz Gun. Get up close and personal with your foes. Then blast them. Well, unfortunately, I can't blast them with that price because I don't have that many bolts, but I do have enough for the Chopper, so let's buy it. And sadly, you don't get a little fanfare like how you did in the first game. But I do like the Chopper, but for right now, I want to get busy with the Lancer, and then I can upgrade it. I'm going to be generally trying to spread out my weapon upgrades, trying to upgrade them one at a time in increments. So you're going to be seeing me use a certain weapon after a while. And then once it upgrades, if it's a weapon that I constantly use that I like, then you will continue to see it. If it's a weapon that I rarely use, then kiss it goodbye. But let's kill all these guys. Is there anything else around here? And there's a bolt right there. Take that. That is 5 bolts. Right, and break that. And we have more of these. I guess they're dragonflies. Oh, there's a guy drowning over there. Probably going to help him. Don't worry, Mr. Person. I will go to help you. I'm on my way. I'm here to help you. I'm here. I was too slow. No, you weren't too slow. It's programmed that they will always die in this, so no worries. Anyway, you can see some pterodactyls here. Well, I don't like that, because I'm reminded of Jurassic Park. So, I say we make them go extinct. So, that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. And that is our first skill point, ladies and gentlemen. Prehistoric Rampage. I believe that would have also gotten you a trophy in the HD version. Where are your skill points located? You just go down to special and you can see skill points. And here you can see where all 30 skill points are in the game. Pretty much they will always have a planet for them, except for the Nice Ride. Nice Ride is something that I will get into later in the game. But are there any more skill points on this one? There is one, and it is Smash and Grab. We'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, though, let's kill him. Oh, don't want to get hit by you. Don't worry, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Oh, I didn't save him. And the thing about that one is, it's actually an interesting one. You can actually kill all those enemies right there. And if you kill them all, the guy will still be there dancing in fear. If you get close to him, and if you hit him with the wrench, he will melt. Because it will still register as if basically one of these little creatures that are jumping around and barf on things had, jumped on him and spit acid on him. It still registers that happened. He's always meant to die. All the Megacorp people here, all the employees are meant to end up dying. I'm sorry. I know some of you might have wanted to save them, but they're all meant to die. Oh. Well, he got dragged away. And we're actually close to upgrading our Lancer already. We probably have about, 2 or 3 more enemies to go? That might be the last enemy that causes us to upgrade. This is the thing I hate. I hate it when you have, 1 enemy left that you need to use to upgrade it, and it won't work. So, nope, that's not it. So you must be it. Maybe not. Are you? No. Yes, you were. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first upgraded weapon.
Upgraded. New weapons can be upgraded with frequent use.
Yep.
Press.
Yes, you can press triangle to interrupt the help desk messages if you want. You could end up actually disabling the help desk, I believe, in the options menu. But yes, our first weapon is upgraded, the Heavy Lancer. As you can see, it can gain no more experience, so it is of no use to us. So now we've got the disc blade gun. Why am I not using my what is it called? My nitro launcher? That is not nitro launcher. Is it called nitro launcher? No, gravity bomb. My mistake. Why am I not using my gravity bomb? That is because I'm going to be using it on something that is coming up. Because there is a way that you can use the experience system in this game, which is something I generally do. It can be used in all the Ratchet Clank games in which weapons upgrade, so there's no problem. So, go over here, and we can see that giant tentacle with a man being held on it. I'm here to save you, man! I tried! And we have our first boss, Tentacle Monster. So, let's throw discs at it. Let's throw my frisbees at it. I like to think that these are just frisbees. Right, so, just throw the frisbee. Ow. That hurt. Now, one thing I don't like about this gun is the fact I can't really call it a gun. It's honestly like one of those you know how Disney has those like Captain America shields, that shield launchers, basically you just fire, you just like throw it out and it's a little like arm mounted thing. That's what I like to think these are. Only it's Megacorp and they decided to put like spikes on it. So pretty much these are my frisbees of death. These are the equivalent of my plastic frisbees. Now, for this game, actually, depending on what weapon you end up killing a boss with, that determines which gun will get the experience. It's not shared or anything. So, I'm going to kill it with the gravity bomb. which, as you can see, is very powerful. And there you go. And watch as it gets a bunch of experience. So as you can see, that thing had 0, but then it gained a quarter. So that was quite a bit of experience, if I do say so myself. And, of course, the chopper got some experience because it killed those enemies that were in the background. And, I guess that did answer my question. I always wondered if bolts disappear from the floor over time. I guess they do. I never thought that they did because normally I would go to get them. But, as you can see, we have something shiny right there. So I think we should go and get the shiny after I'm busy breaking all the boxes and getting more money that people just so happen to put inside it. There's my fanfare. So, we got the dynamo, ladies and gentlemen.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
Yep, meet one of the most used gadgets in this game, the dynamo. The dynamo is used extensively. It's actually used quite a bit more than the tractor beam. The tractor beam is very underutilized in this game, and it actually makes me kind of sad. Basically, whenever you see those little nodes around, always make sure you just go after and hit it, because you never know what might happen. It might lead you to a new pathway, it might lead you to, say, Platinum Bolt, or it might lead you to progress. So, welcome to the Megacorp store. This is where we can actually get our second skill point, which is the smash and grab skill point. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to smash everything in this store. Everything that is on the shelves must go, and not into somebody's home, but no. It must go into complete oblivion, because when you destroy it, they vanish. It's like they cease to exist. So you have to destroy everything that is on the shelves, in general. Pretty much, that is the name of this game. It takes a while, which is why it's annoying, to say the least. There is an item later in the game that makes this simple, but really, while I am going to be returning to this world, I'd rather get as many skill points as I can while I'm here. So, simply just break everything right here. And I think I'm going to use the Heavy Lancer because it'll allow me to aim more effectively. So, pretty much these all just fall in one hit, so you don't need to worry. But break.
Megacorp reserves the right to refuse service to anyone.
Yeah. Everyone reserves
the
the right to
camera,
refuse
tap
everyone. It's
L1.
kind of a given. Right, so let's take this. Take this. Right. Protected by invisible walls. That's what you have to make sure with this one. If you're going through this and you think you've broken everything and you've not gotten the skill point, then chances are you ended up missing something. And it just didn't get destroyed because of, say, like an invisible wall or something. If you're playing on the PS3 version, chances are it glitched out on you. So, yeah, have fun with that. I hate it when it glitches out on me. Right, so break everything right here.
Announce a 3% employee discount on all Megacorp tax laws still apply.
A 3% discount, you say? Does that apply to me? I mean, I'm technically working for Abercrombie Fizz Widgets, so I'm technically a Megacorp employee, even if I'm, like, you know, a mercenary in this case. I'd like that 3% discount. Sure, it's not that much, but every little bit helps, especially with how expensive ammo is. Right, so grab all these, and you might notice inside here, when you break these, there are the little mannequins. You have to break the mannequins too. When I was a child, I didn't know that you had to break the mannequins, so I was always wondering why I wasn't getting the skill point. And it was always annoying me until one day I just figured out, oh, these things can be destroyed as well. So, these, like that. Ah, crud. There we go. Now, this right here, see that little thing in the corner? That thing usually has a very mean box to which it will end up remaining invincible sometimes. And so you have to make sure that you're thorough in destroying that one in particular. So, I am such a vandal. Something's telling me Abercrombie Fizz Widget is just, you know, regretting choosing Ratchet as being his hero. Then again, I am the one controlling Ratchet, so maybe it's not more of Ratchet, maybe it's more of me and my destructive nature. And so let's break everything and get more. I was going to call them gems. I would have loved if I had gems. Eh. Oh well. Platform now. Right, and if I got everything correctly, the remaining things should be inside this room right over here. So, let us break. Die. Knickknacks. It's like I'm destroying a bunch of light bulbs. these seem like very lame things to be putting in a store. Just like light bulbs like these. And there we go. That is the skill point. Smash and grab. We're breaking everything in the Megacorp store. Now you can notice this right here. Keep this in mind. I do think that there's actually a glitch that you can do in which you can get up here earlier, but I don't recommend doing that because you'll die. So instead, we're just going to finish up the Megacorp store by running across and basically going against Tetris. Just insert the Tetris theme right here, Roxas. Alright, so we're here and there's a monitor.
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen, I have some new information on our experiment's wherewithal.
The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort.
Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
A Firmulus! It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with two of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition. Be there as Chainblade unleashes his fury on our gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches, but if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler. No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize, cause this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
Chainblade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
Alright, so we now have the coordinates for the Mactar Resort and the Mactar Nebula. But we're not done with Planet Olza just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be returning to here later, but now that we actually have both missions complete, we can actually get the second Platinum Bolt that is on this planet. It only unlocks once you have completed all the missions on the planet. I guess the hidden missions don't count, and I don't understand why it has to be this requirement, but as you can see, there is one of those little dragon Loch Ness Monster things right here, and if we actually ride it, we'll get taken to where the other Platinum Bolt is. You can't reach this, to my knowledge, unless you were using like a cheat device, obviously, without this thing right here. I still don't know the official name of these things. But, as you can see, we have a small little cave right here, so let's jump on in, and you can see the Platinum Bolt is up there, so I think I should throw some Frisbees in there. Let's have fun! Catch the discs! Ooh. And that's how you kill out a room. So, here we are. This is the second of the Platinum Bolts on Planet Olza. So, skill point-wise and for Platinum Bolt-wise, Planet Olza is done. There is one more hidden thing that is actually on this planet, but we won't be taking care of that probably until a good 3/4 of the game in. So, yeah, we're going to be coming back here soon. So, let's ride back to our ship. But, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to head off to the Mactar Resort, the Mactar Nebula. See you guys then.